Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent Amsoil dealer. Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Well, good evening and welcome to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here. Now, I have a robust lineup of muscle car entertainment on tap for you tonight. But before we get into all of that, I want to make sure that everything is working properly. So if you can see my face and hear my voice, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Please let me know where you're viewing this from and whether you are a first-time viewer or a regular viewer. Now, to our first-time viewers, if this is your first time hanging out with us tonight, I hope you have a good time with us, and I hope you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, this podcast simulcasts to 8 different places across Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're viewing this right now, just circle back in 1 week's time, and we'll be here waiting for you with another fun-filled episode. Now, to our regular viewers who are here week after week, month after month, and season after season, you guys are the ones who make this possible, and we really, really appreciate that. So we're going to take a few comments. Also, I have to say that Virgil is having a hard time getting in tonight. Once we play our first video, I'm going to work behind the scenes here and make sure we can get him connected and bring him in. Oh, he's in. Okay, excellent. So let me read a couple of quick comments. We'll bring our friends on, and we will get this party started. BCJ Vids is in the house saying howdy. Also, our good friend and regular viewer Mike Whiteside is in the house saying greetings and salutations to everyone. 1 week closer to snow. And of course, he's talking about our Vintage Snowmobile podcast, which starts in October, just a little over a month away. I don't know where the time goes. Also, our good friends and regular viewers, Stacy and Art Fosler, saying it sounds good from Platkill, New York. Regular viewer from the very beginning, and we really appreciate that. So let's bring our friends on, get the party started, and I need to remove that graphic across the top. Gentlemen, how are we all doing tonight?
Very good.
Doing good.
Good. How are we doing, Virgil? Can you see us, hear us?
I can see you. I can hear you.
Excellent. Looks like we made it happen here tonight. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Cool
Like
deal.
your shirt. Oh, this old thing?
Oh, this old thing?
Look at that. There we go.
This old thing must be football season.
Nice. Well, cool. Anyone got any quick opening comments before we get the party started? Anything to report? Any comments, questions, anything?
I just want to quickly say that last time I was on the podcast, I said it could be a kidney stone with my problems with the pain I'm having. It is a muscle spasm. So that way there, everybody knows that at least it's not a kidney stone. Yeah. And I got to see a car in the parking lot. I thought it was a Ford Tempo or Taurus. I walked up to it. It was a 1990 Escort LX. I'm like, wow. It was in mint condition. I have pictures of it. I'll have to send them to you, Mike, on it.
Yeah. Cool deal. Virgil, Rob?
Virgil, you talk, it must be football season. Amsoil is the official sponsor of the CFL, Canadian Football League.
Oh, all right.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to come up to a game, let me know. I'll get tickets.
Okay. Ooh, that would be a fun one. I've never been to I've never been to Canada, and I've never been to a Canadian football game.
Well, we don't have the tailgate parties like the Americans do.
Oh,
That's not allowed here, but we try.
Oh
Nice.
man. And
Sounds like
hey
fun.
Mike, I
Go
told
ahead.
you I went to that adaptive car show.
Yes.
I text you that, and I actually do have one interview on there. So,
Oh, yes.
and it's a guy with a motorcycle front end that he attaches to his front of his chair.
Wow.
Lifts off the front casters and whoop whoop whoop, gas, brake. Does 16 miles an hour, and it was one of those where I got there, and it was like after I got home, it was like, wait, you didn't do any interviews. I was like, this was a prime opportunity to get some stuff done, as far as for the adaptive community there. But
Sure.
it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool car show.
Wow.
Nice. I've got to take a look at that. I did see that you sent it to me. I've got to open that and see what that is.
Yeah. So yeah, when
Cool deal.
I'll send you the other stuff, and so maybe we put that on one day.
Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I did also see
Yeah.
a Cybertruck yesterday. You know that weird looking thing that looks ugly, that it's all
wedge
triangular
thing, yeah.
shape to it. I saw one in Woonsocket the other day. I'm like, wow, what an ugly piece of junk this is.
Yeah, it's crazy looking for sure.
Oh,
Well, cool. So we've got we're on item number 1. I've got some footage. I made a new friend recently. He's got a great YouTube channel. It's called New England Classic Rides, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I believe it's Evgenii Kozhemiakin. It sounds to me like it might be Eastern European, but he's got an excellent YouTube channel. There's a link to it in the description, and he allowed us to use one of the clips from his channel. So, without further ado, let me cue that up. I think you're going to like what he does here at these car shows. Let's take a look.
The Octane Classic here. Good morning.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good to see you
did an
again.
excellent job.
Ah, thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, thank
We
you.
we passed out the we shared the video and everything.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
great job. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Octane Classic is
ooh.
here again with beautiful cars.
Yeah, how about big dogs, Charlie?
Uh,
54 Common Cadillac Convertible, one owner car, survivor car, never been painted. Okay?
huh?
Where's the next one? Where's the next one?
All right.
All right, brother?
Beautiful.
Oh,
One owner car.
oh,
Where's the mask? You want to buy it? Call Big Dog.
All right. Thank you.
72 Monte Carlo, one on a car, garage cap, bought it brand new, 350, okay? Don't drive it in the rain. See Big Dog.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Right down, turn you down, see Big Dog.
Did you watch my General Lee?
Yeah,
Nice.
you did a good job of that. I know the guy that owns it, too.
Uh-huh.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, let him know because I tagged the other guy. Studebaker, 1952. What else? Correct.
So yeah, I wanted to give a big thank you and a shout out to our good friend, our new friend. I hope I pronounced his name correctly, Evgenii Kozhemiakin, from the New England Classic Rides YouTube channel. What an excellent channel! If you like what you saw here, there's a whole lot more waiting for you on his YouTube channel. And want to thank him. We're trying to get him on the podcast sometime in the near future so he can hang out with us and share some video clips with us, and we can react to them and just have a whole lot of fun together. But gentlemen, reactions to this, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, there was a car show in Connecticut that I really want to go to. It's a huge one, and I wasn't really paying attention to the location, but it looks a little bit like it was in Connecticut, but I'm not very sure.
It
But,
was
I
Putnam,
mean,
Connecticut. Yeah.
all right, that's the car show I went to a couple of years ago, and it's huge. They even have an area where they shut down a part of the road, and they can actually do a quick drag run, burning
Oh, wow.
rubber and everything. I definitely did not get to see that when I was there, but I heard the noise. But I mean, I got loads of pictures from the 1 year I did go there. But now that my girlfriend and me, I'm probably gonna get a vehicle very, 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 very soon. Maybe next year I'll be lucky to go here. I don't know, but I know I'm
Nice.
dying to go back because it was a great show there when I did go a couple of years back.
Nice. And Rob?
I think that's Chevy country. There's a lot of Chevys there and a lot of Camaros.
Yeah.
That one right there. What was that car? Right in front of that blue pickup.
That little,
Oh,
yeah,
Grand
that
National.
little car.
Oh, yes.
No,
What
that
was
little.
Oh,
That actually looks like it's probably a foreign car, but you got the name right there on like maybe it's Studebaker. It's a type of Studebaker.
And
Maybe
those
I
two
don't
pickups
know.
at the beginning, were they both the same year, but one was modified?
Oh, good question. Yeah, one looked kind of like had a patina on it, and the other was redone. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Are those the same? Good question.
They look like they're
The
similar
window,
years.
the back windows look different though. Yeah, the first one, the window's a little wider, and this one's a little
Yes, it
more
is.
smaller.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's a name on the tailgate, but I can't quite get it.
No, the front one has the Chevy on it. The other one has nothing on tailgate.
Yeah.
But both had the mirrors like that, and the fenders look identical. But good-looking cars there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There was a car that looked like it was kind of like a Ford El Camino or something, but it wasn't. It was a car that they chopped the roof off, I think. It
I
was
did
just
see
a
that.
parking lot.
See if I can find that real quick. I did see that. It was
Yeah,
definitely
it
a
was a
Ford.
maroon.
Right there.
Yeah, that one right
oh, Ranchero.
That
Yeah.
looks like it looks like a fair. That looks like maybe a Fairlane or Falcon.
Yeah.
That's been modified to be
Yep,
like
it's
this.
a Ranchero.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the tail lights.
Somebody put a lot of work on that car.
Yes. Yes.
64 Ranchero.
Nice.
That's
That's
why.
Cool.
what
And
it
yeah,
is.
go ahead, Virgil. Anything in there that caught your eye other than the Ranchero?
There was that blacked out man Grand National there at the end,
At the end. All right.
Oh,
and also too that grabber blue on that on the trailer. So I think it's right in front of that car there, right in front of that blue truck.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah, the trunk.
yeah, that olive,
right there.
that
That's the
olive
Grand
out
National.
there is Grand
Yeah.
National.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Oh, and we do have comments coming in. Let's see. We've got our good friends over at Vintage Mini Bike Lovers saying good evening. And by the way, this is a good opportunity for a good shout out for them because he and Rob and I, talking about Ben Thomas here, we do a vintage mini bike podcast the second Sunday of every month. So if you like those vintage mini bikes from the 60s and 70s, that's definitely the podcast for you. We do it right here where you're viewing this. I think the next one is going to be September. Let me look at my calendar. September 8th. Sunday, September 8th, 8 p.m. So if you like that stuff, tune in right here and you'll find it and have a good time and hang out with us. Also, Mike Whiteside says, love that green. Awesome. He's talking about that car there that we were looking at a moment ago. And also, Stacy and Art Fosler say the second truck looked like a Dodge. So I think the truck with the patina he thinks is a Dodge. Very cool. Well, we appreciate that feedback for sure. So let me pull this away and get back to where we need to be. We're on item number 2. Pardon me. It's time for announcements and Amsoil. So, Rob, if you are ready, we're going to put you full screen here, and Rob is going to talk to us about Amsoil.
Okay. Time.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
A number of times about 100% synthetic oils. The first synthetic oil to be AI approved. It's good for 25,000 miles in 1 year. You don't have to change it every year. We've talked about our motorcycle oil is a great seller. Amsoil is a complete line of small engine oils. Our super container, we talked about the gear lube. You know how easy to put rear end fluid in a container like this? It's like a toothpaste container. But on the weekend, I did a car show, and it was such a good turnout at a car show that people were half an hour wait to come in. So they're coming up and talking to me and said, my car's overheating. What can I do about it? And I explained to them about using a synthetic oil to make it run 20 to 50 degrees cooler. But most of these people have bigger motors than originally comes in the car, but they still don't have enough room for the big rad. So their engines are overheating. We have a thing called a coolant boost. It was designed for stock cars because stock cars are supposed to only run water. And by putting this to the water, it will increase the temperature. It disperses the heat better than what water will. But when you got antifreeze in your car and you put this in, it does the same thing. So it makes the engine run cooler by dispersing the heat faster. But I love it for the wintertime because it makes the car warm up faster too. We sold quite a few bottles of this in the weekend because it was so hot. And Amsoil has a great program where you can become a preferred customer. You can buy everything directly from Amsoil, save 25%. Anything over $100 worth, they ship it right to your door free. And this month they have a new product, a new promotion, where if you order $100 worth, they're going to send you this can of MP. We call it Metal Protector. I sell a lot of it. I have one customer that does custom cars, and he will not use WD-40 or products like that because if you got to ask him the price what it costs to get a car done, you can't afford to have him do it. It does a lot of Rolls Royce and stuff like that. So sometimes it takes a year. So when he sprays that bolt, he goes back a year later. The thing is still rusting because of the WD-40 and products like that. Amsoil is a synthetic lubricant. It'll loosen the bolt faster, but it also protects it. I like it for magnesia wires. It has silicone in it, so I use it for magnesia wires. I use it for lubricating stuff. What a great product. It has 101 uses. So by ordering $100 this month, if you become a preferred customer, you save 25% and you're going to get this free can of MP. 101 different uses it's good for. Not just for loosening bolts. You can use it to lubricate anything you want. And for more information on how to become a preferred customer, you click on the Mike's link and get a free catalog, tell you all about all the Amsoil products we have available. Or give us a call. We're here to help you.
Yes, number in the description. Also, my dealer number is in the description. And when you use my dealer number to order Amsoil, you're helping to support the podcast. You're also helping to support Rob, too, because I'm signed up as an Amsoil dealer under Rob. So when you use my dealer number, we all benefit. And it's a great way to support the podcast. It's a great way to tell us that you like the podcast. Also, thank you so much to the people who have been ordering Amsoil. We really, really appreciate that. Well, cool. Oh, another thing, I've got a quick announcement. Our good friend Bill Stahl, who was on here a few weeks ago with the Krager night that we had, he's going to be coming on here, I think, next week, and showing us some of his muscle cars that he's got. He does custom restorations and builds. He does incredible work. He's also well known in the vintage snowmobile community. He's been on our vintage snowmobile podcast many times. Can't wait to have him on next week to show us some of his cars. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. So be sure and tune in here next week for that. You're going to really enjoy it. So on item number 3, this is a 1972 Chevy Chevelle, and this car is for sale by MGM Classic Cars. And wait till you see what they've done with this. This is kind of a resto mod, if you will. Let's take a look at this. I think you're going to be impressed. And it's taking a moment.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Jenkins here from MGMClassicCars.com, Madison, Illinois. Today I'm bringing you a special one, 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle with a 1970 front clip, 383 stroker, T56. This car is a treat. Really cool. 20-inch 4G Auto wheels. Show you this thing running. Listen to that exhaust note, it sounds awesome. Fully custom interior, suede and leather. Just listen to that. So you could start it with the key or the push button start, either one. You got interior lights here. Give it some power. Interior lights, kind of hard to see them. Interior lights, here's your 6-speed transmission, T56, paired up with the 383, drives well. It's got vintage air. Really cool. I believe that's a Dakota dash. Like I said, all suede. Really cool. Let's move on to the trunk here. All suede as well. Really, really cool. Custom everything. I mean, this was a one-off build. You're not going to find one like this. I mean, it really speaks for itself. 4-wheel disc brakes. I'm going to have underneath photos on the website. It's got the flapper hood as well. There's your billet pulleys in the front. Headers, dual exhaust, of course. I mean, this thing is really, really cool. If you want to be different, this is the car. Like I said, all suede and leather. Doors close nicely. They open beautifully. There's underneath. Like I said, I'll have photos on the website. It's got a Comp Extreme Energy camshaft, dart cylinder heads, MSD ignition. I mean, everything you'd ever need. Scorpion rockers. It's got a 411 limited slip. Willwood right here up front. Willwood booster and master cylinder. Just a really impressive build. 70 front clip, 72 rear. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the hood. Put the hood pins on. Bear with me for a moment. Boom, right here. Just look at that. Looks awesome. If you're interested in this 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle, please contact us at 847-848-1850. We have around 250 cars in stock at our warehouse location in Addison, Illinois. And shipping all over the United States, open and enclosed, bonded and insured. Please visit our website, mgmclassiccars.com. Our business hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., all by appointment only. Take a look at those halo headlights right there. We get new cars in almost every day, so keep checking the website and keep checking the YouTube channel because you're not going to want to miss a thing. Hope everyone has a great day. I want to see you guys come out to MGM Classic Cars. Treat yourself. See what you could get because we got something for everyone. Because remember, it looks good here, but it'll look a whole lot better in your garage. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.
So, yeah, thank you so much to MGM Classic Cars. What a looker that is. I can't wait to see you guys' reactions to this, Rob.
Oh, that just screams, catch me if you can. And that would look good on my driveway.
Yes. Absolutely. And you'd look pretty darn good behind the wheel, too, if you had that.
Somebody put a lot of effort in that car. Wow.
Yes. For sure. And Virgil?
Yeah, I like the racing stripe. How it's got the red on one side, fat red stripe on one side, and that little skinny. Something that I haven't seen before. And you know, the interior suede and leather, and just a beautiful car. And it couldn't that exhaust tips looks like it's got like some 4-inch exhaust.
Yes, look at that. You can see in the corner there.
Yeah, and for the price of this thing, yeah, you could never you would never be able to build one for that price.
Sure. What are they asking for that? I haven't been on the website.
70, 75.
Yeah. That's
So
reasonable for that.
You'd never be able to build it for that price.
Good point. Good point. And Michael?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is nothing more than a Chevelle on steroids.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Chevelles, but I have never seen the transformation like this. I mean, it's like, it's a Chevelle, but is it like, did it get abducted by a UFO or something and came back as a whole new car? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a whole entire new car. I mean, It's got the Chevelle basics, but it's like, it's not a Chevelle any longer. I mean, this thing is more than a Chevelle.
Yeah. Chevelle plus. For sure. And then we've got a comment coming in. Our good friend Mike Whiteside said that is a sweet car, and absolutely sweet indeed. Well, cool. So let's remove this and go back to the main screen here. We're looking at item number 4. Our good friend Elaine LaRiviere. She's a good friend of ours. Let me pop an image of her and her fiance, both good friends of mine. Her and Paul are good friends of mine. I'll be seeing them in a couple of weeks at the Eastern Snowmobile Racing Hall of Fame induction ceremony in Lancaster, New Hampshire. I'm doing a shameless plug for that. If you like such things, that's the event of the season. He's been inducted into the Eastern Snowmobile Racing Hall of Fame. He is a legendary snowmobile racer from the 60s and 70s. He raced Factory, Rupp, and some other brands as well. But I digress. But anyway, Elaine takes photos at the cruise night at Bentley's cruise night in Arundel, Maine. She goes there quite frequently. Here's some images of hers from July the 30th. She sends me the images. I put them into a little montage with some music under it, and it turns out really nice. It's something we can all enjoy. Let's take a look. yeah, thank you so much to Elaine, our good friend, for those images. Looks like a really good time there. Reactions to that, Virgil?
Say first off, the very first Dodge that came up there. That looks
there.
like it was all original there. Probably even the paint.
Yes.
And then there was like a 4-door Chevelle after that. And then there was a 69 Chevelle.
Oh, yes, that's 69. I just saw that right there.
Yeah, that one there. It looks like that was a 4-door there. Nope.
Oh,
nope.
yes.
It looks like it's a 2-door.
Yeah.
Nope, it's a 2-door. Sorry,
All right.
small screen.
Sure.
But yeah, that one looked good there. And then there was another Chevelle just after that. And then, of course, that James Bond, of course.
Yes, that Austin Martin. Yes. Where was that? Did we pass that?
Yeah, we passed
Right
it.
there.
Right there. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. I'm trying to stop on it. There we go. Yeah, I wonder what that thing's worth. I bet that's worth a few bucks.
Yes, I have to give you my interview with the guy from my British invasion from last year.
Yes, we should do that.
Yes.
Definitely. Cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Well, cool. And Michael?
I can't get over the variety. I mean, like that you just passed, and then in this international, I mean, it's like then you got the Austin Healey, and then you got Mercedes in there, and then I mean, it's like wow, it's like these vehicles are not there every week, but in this week they just happen to be there, and it's like whoa, so it's like a big change from week to week and month to month every time there's a show there. It's like,
yeah,
it's got to be unlimited space to park your vehicles there. So it must be, a rotation. And I'll go this week. Next week I will go. And I just can't get over this. I mean, it's just so many variety. It's like, how can you really pick out your favorite here?
Yes, it's a tough choice for sure.
I mean, like that MG is another perfect example. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even this. Convertible. I was like, it's unbelievable. This stuff that was there this week.
Definitely. Rob?
Oh,
Rob.
Rob.
Your mic's off, Rob. Your mic's off, Rob.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes, quite a selection, right from the MGs all the way up to quite a few Volkswagens. But there was one green one that looked like it was 4-wheel drive, but maybe it wasn't a Volkswagen.
Was that the Austin Healey?
Yeah, it was looked a little larger.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah. I seen something like that before, and I thought it was a Volkswagen, and it was a whole different kind of car. I forgot what maker.
Front end looks too big for a Volkswagen.
Yeah, it looks almost British or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I bet it's a Volkswagen knockoff.
Looks like it's a British logo right behind the front wheel.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah.
The very last one was my favorite, the GTO.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
66.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is hard to beat. Nice shape too. Then of course I also want to call attention to so yeah, she won first place, Spectator's Choice, I think it was. So I want to give her a shout out for that. That's Bentley with Bentley's Bentley Saloon. That's Bentley giving her the award right there. And her car, let's see if we can get a better shot of her car. It's a 3 Series. I think it's like 2013 or 14 3 Series.
BMW?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right there. I just had it. No, it's gone. There it is. Right there. So cool deal. Yeah, it looks like a great time. Arundel, Maine, Bentley's Saloon. They do a cruise night every Tuesday night through the summer months. If you're ever in that area or looking to do a road trip, it's worth a look. Oh, one other thing I have to mention: this purple pickup is owned. Well, that's Elaine's fiance Paul right there. He doesn't own that truck. It's owned by Derek Rabita, a good friend of theirs and mine. Derek, the reason I'm mentioning this is because Derek is a frequent contributor to this podcast, so I'm trying to give him a shout out. He's also got another acquisition that he's gotten recently. I'm trying to find that. he must have had a friend. There's Derek right there with Elaine. Elaine is the one who introduced him to me, and which was a wonderful find because he's a frequent contributor to this podcast. Trying to find his Mercedes-Benz. I think it's a 300E from late 80s.
Yeah, I did see a Mercedes-Benz you showed.
Yeah, and there's a picture of him next to it. This thing goes so fast that it was right there.
He just had it.
There we go. There's our good friend Derek Rabita, frequent contributor to this podcast, and a hell of a nice guy. Got to get him on here again sometime. But so I didn't want to do this and not give him a shout out because he's so generous in contributing video clips to this podcast. So I wanted to give him a shout out. Go ahead.
I have to maybe ask him about that Mercedes. What's the purpose of the wipers? I've seen that in some Volvos and some high-end cars. Oh, just to keep the bugs off the headlight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember the old S-Class sedans used to have the wiper on the headlight. Yeah. It looks pretty serious. We've got a comment that come in here. Our good friend Ben at Vintage Mini Bike Lovers says, always great vehicles at that cruise night. For sure. We appreciate the comment, too. Well, cool. Let's take a look here. We're on item number 5. Now, last week we were talking about what kind of theme we might want to do with our good friend Michael Delage, who's here with us tonight. Michael Delage, by the way, is with the New England Classic Cars Facebook group. Now, we decided on Chevy Corvair. He sent me some Chevy Corvair images. I put them together into a montage, and we put some music under it, and it's something we can all enjoy. Let's take a look. So there we go. Beautiful image montage from Michael Delage. Michael, do you want to comment on what we've just been looking at there?
Yeah, I have a lot more, but I had a comment tonight. I got a phone call, actually. I told somebody I was going to have Corvairs on the podcast, and they're like, oh, podcast. I'm like, yeah, don't you remember I was telling you I do this basically just about every Wednesday night. And told him I have one Corvair that's actually a truck. He said, "Oh, they never made a truck. Chevy made trucks. Corvair, they never had a Corvair truck. It's a Corvair truck. They also made a Corvair van, which I have not seen yet, but I do know that that's out there. But this one right here, with the engine in the front, that was majorly heavily modified because they never had engines in the front. This guy decided to reverse it back to the way that most cars were. And he kind of supersized it and I think that was made into a 4x4. But
Sure,
as I was saying,
that van
this
too.
right here, it tells you right here, it's a Chevrolet in the front. You can tell that. But he's trying to tell me, oh, no, Corvair never had a truck model. I said, yes, they have.
Truck and the van.
And you could tell that by the back because you can see the back tailgate is opened up. Right underneath that is where the engine is.
Corvair truck.
Wow.
You know?
Crazy.
Yeah, remember they opened on the side.
Yeah,
Instead
they
of the
also
back truck bed, they opened on the side also.
yes, I have photos of another one that opened up. Yep,
Oh, here we go.
I have
Let's
one.
put the full screen.
Yep,
Ah, look
exactly.
at that. That is different.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is different. Thank you for finding that, Rob. Holy
And
cow,
Rob,
that is different.
I do have a Corvair that does have that side open like that. I just couldn't find that. I just wanted to hurry up and just get a little bit of each color, different varieties. So
Nice. Well, we appreciate you doing that, Mike.
I already have it listed on my paper here of other vehicles, Wildcats, the Sabre, and the 70 Blazers from you, Rob. So I still have that stuff written down. So, you know, I could try to see if I could find some more stuff. And hopefully now it's getting a little cooler. Maybe I can try to get out and do some car shows, especially if my back gets better.
Yes. Yes. And also, by the way, need to do a shameless plug for the New England Classic Cars Facebook group, which Michael is the founder and creator of. Definitely worth a look. There's a link in the description. If you like classic cars, check out that Facebook group. You won't regret it. And Rob, reactions to what we were looking at?
That's an awful modified Corvair, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The only thing that looks Corvair is the two headlights in the front and the rear end.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the back grille. If you look at the back hood on the vehicle, it still has fins.
Oh, those little vents. Yes.
Besides that, nothing else resembles it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Virgil?
Yeah, that whole gasser look. I wanted to see it go down the track.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you that guy does race it quite a bit. And that light blue one is a unique one because you notice the back window, how you have the top, it extends out over the window.
Like a little visor.
Nice.
Yeah, that was on my list right there too. That light blue 4-door. That looks pretty.
And Virgil, something else that's weird on this too. If you look at the back door and the way the chrome goes down and the back end, it looks like the back end is the front of the car.
Yeah, it looks like a front windshield of like a 67 or a 64 Chevy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for what it looks like you can drive it in reverse or forward.
Yeah. A push me, pull you.
Yes.
Now, this one I thought from this angle, do you remember? I don't know if anyone remembers the BMW 3.0 from the early 70s. It almost looks like it from this angle, but maybe that's just me. But did you have any more, Virgil? Or
Nope.
no? Well, cool. So let's pull this away. Get back to the main screen here, and let's see what else we've got. We've got a 1972 Chevy C10 pickup truck. This truck is for sale by our friends over at B&B Auto Sales. So let me pull that up here and take a look at this. This looks like we've got kind of a Chevy theme tonight, which is cool.
Hi, this is Dirk from B&B Auto Sales showing you a nice driver quality 72 C10 350 automatic. Really runs, drives good, got Newer tires on it. There you can see it's got a little custom grill in it. Also the custom roof spoiler, whatever you want to call them. We used to call them baseball caps. They're pretty popular in the 70s. Pretty clean truck, got a bubble right there and a little bit right there, but pretty clean truck. Interior's nice shape, needs nothing. It all looks good. You've got matching floor mats. One thing, if you wanted it, you could buy the blue ones instead of the black ones. That's probably the only thing I do on it. You know, occasional chip here, an older restoration. And nice, just like I said, driver quality truck, but it's kind of got a cool look to it, been lowered. I think 3 inches, I believe, 2 or 3 inches. Here you got a little clear coat coming off on the corners. I don't know why that's where that's coming off, but looks like they've replaced tailgate or repainted it, I should say. Probably not replaced, but repainted it. And then right there. So I don't know, we've got to get some clear blender and fix that up a little bit. A little chip right there. But nice running, driving truck, and very, looks pretty good for a driver quality truck, you know. Be great for cruise ins, one you can work, use yourself working around the house, and looks cooler than a new one. 72 C10. Hear the fan kick on. There's the radio. Fuel gauge works. It's got a tack in it, but it doesn't work. 12,988, so assume that's 112. Blinker to the left, blinker to the right. Horn works. And the wipers work. Even got a brake controller if you want to do a little pulling, a little trailer, rear window. There's your dome light working. Runs nice. Looks like you know, an older headers, an older rebuild. You can see some silicone on there, so I'm sure the engine's been done at one time. Don't have any paperwork on it though. So good sound exhaust. And tail lights are really hard to see in the sun, but they are working. So everything works on the truck. Like I said, good looking, good driving truck. Watch my walk around and my driving video. One thing I forgot to mention on the walk around, those got some hail up on the roof. Probably pretty hard to see, but we're pretty much full disclosure. 605-695-7391.
So yeah, thank you so much to our friends at B&B Auto Sales for a look at that C10. I think it's Rob's turn for first reaction.
What a great car for a 17-year-old kid or something. Because if a 17-year-old kid went and bought a 2020 Mustang, it'd be like $4,000 for a year for insurance. If he buys something like that, he can get insurance for about $300 a year. Nice, classic-looking car to drive. Yeah.
Yeah,
perfect
easy to
for
work
some
on.
guy to start off with, and then he could redo it and make it into a show car later. But just for a driver, that's perfect.
Yes, definitely. And Virgil?
Yeah, you don't see too many of the long beds around anymore. Everybody wants the short beds, so they take those long beds and cut them off, you know?
Yeah.
So to see a long bed still out there is still pretty cool. You know, you can load your wood in the back and not have to let the tailgate down, huh?
Yes. Get some hay bales in there and
fit your plywood back there, fit an 8-foot plywood back there, and go on about your wood day.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Michael?
What I like about it is if you look right way above the front windshield, you have that metal that extends out. So that actually gives you a little bit more protection from the sun blaring into the vehicle.
Yes.
I don't know
Full
if anybody
visor.
noticed that. A lot of trucks didn't have that, but I guess that might have been an option, and it was obviously added to this. That actually adds to a lot more to make it a little safer. Because back in this day when these vehicles were out, I don't think they had that blue or that slight tint near the top of the window back in this time frame. So this was a way around that without getting blinded.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's nice.
To see a nice classic Chevy, I mean, this
Yes.
is really a real nice classic. I love the color blend with that white and the blue. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Our good friend at Vintage Mini Bike Lovers says J.C. Whitney sold those windshield visors. I believe you're right. I recall seeing those in the catalog. I've got a couple of those laying around from the early 70s. That was a great catalog. In fact, comments from the viewers who remembers flipping through the J.C. Whitney catalogs for hours and hours.
Man, yes.
Well, it's just like anybody that still has them, so hold on to them. This old-fashioned Sears catalogs.
Yes, definitely. And then now we've also got some more comments coming in. Our good friend Mike Whiteside says, "Great show, guys. Have a wonderful and safe holiday." In fact, I think it's Labor Day weekend this weekend, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then now talking back about the Bentley's Cruise Night, they said they've always have some great trucks there. Or maybe he was talking about this. Maybe that B&B always has great trucks. Yeah, it's got to be about this. And then also Stacy and Art Fosler are saying they also made a wagon in the Corvair, referring to the previous video that we were looking at.
Now, I'm going to have to keep my eyes on that because I have never seen a wagon yet. I'm hoping I get to see one at show sometime.
Sure. Well, cool. So we're at the top of the hour here, just a couple of minutes from the top of the hour. Time to wind down the podcast, but we'll go clockwise around the group here for final comments, quick final comments. Michael, quick final comment?
Yes. I want to thank everybody that's on the my Facebook group, New England Classic Cars. A lot of people are starting to add comments and bring up different car shows from all over the place. That's great. I know I'm isolated to where I am. I'm trying to get information about car shows from Cape Cod to Western Mass, into Connecticut, to New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. No matter where it is, if you know there's a car show, if you're on that site, please take a picture of your cell phone with the flyer and post it on the group, because there's people down in my neck of the woods in Rhode Island and Connecticut that might just want to be up in Vermont, New Hampshire, and they said, geez, oh wow, there's a car show. I'm gonna be up there on vacation. I want to go up there. So it helps out, because this way here it spreads out the word if you want it spread out to another area and see something different.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a great Facebook group, New England Classic Cars. There's a link to it in the description. And like he said, it's growing quickly. A lot more people are being on there and adding and contributing images and events and so forth. Really nice page, or nice group. Be sure and check that out. Rob, final comments?
I'm still looking up Corvairs, and that pickup truck was made in 1961, and there's one for sale in mint condition for $4,000.
Wow.
They also in 62 made a station wagon, and in 64 Yanko made 4 of them, dual turbocharged engines in them.
Wow, so a performance version.
What did Yanko not make?
Exactly, and there's always a performance version.
Yes, great show. Enjoy being here, Mike.
Well, thank you very much.
I am very surprised about the power. You look at the way the belt is, it doesn't go right on the top. It bends down and goes back up. I'm like, how in the heck can they do a belt and have it go around like that and not break off?
Yeah. And also our friends at Vintage Mini Bike Lovers are saying great show as always. Have a great week ahead. See you next time. Also, be sure and check out the Vintage Mini Bike Lovers podcast coming up on, I think, Sunday, September 8th. Let me look at my calendar. Sunday, September 8th. If you like those mini bikes from the late 60s and early 70s, that's a podcast for you. It airs right where you're viewing this right now. So circle back Sunday the 8th to view that. And Virgil, final word.
Just great show, fellas. Always great to be with you guys on a Wednesday.
Definitely.
And Virgil, I'll give you a call after the podcast is over, a quick call. I got some news to tell you that Bob and Mike already know it, but I was told not to say nothing on the podcast, so I want to let you know. These other two gentlemen already know the news.
No problem.
Cool.
I'm waiting.
And then also be sure and join us next week. Our good friend Bill Stull is going to be our guest. He's a builder of custom cars, does restorations, resto mods, all of that. He does some excellent work, and he's going to be sharing some video clips of some of his builds with us. He's a good friend of ours. He's been on our Vintage Snowmobile podcast many times. I can't wait to have him on here to see what he's got to show us. So be sure and tune in 1 week's time to see what we're going to do with that. So, as always, thank you so much, everyone, for viewing, the viewers and our co-hosts here. We really appreciate it. And as always, our last word goes to Amsoil. Have a great week, everyone.
See you next week.
You too.
I hit the wrong one. Hello, everyone. This is Rob and Mike. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good. Mike, yourself?
Very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to be talking about Amsoil. And in a few moments, we're going to show you how you can get the deepest discounts, free shipping, and free gifts when you order your Amsoil products through us. But first, I'm going to ask Rob to give you a quick description of what Amsoil is and why you should consider using Amsoil products in your motorized vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. Amsoil is 100% synthetic oil. Everybody uses Amsoil for a different reason. Some people like the benefits that Amsoil is warranted for 25,000 miles or 1 year. The reason we can do that is because Amsoil doesn't oxidize. It doesn't form the usual carbons, gums, sludges like petroleum oils do. That's why we can keep it in the engines longer. Petroleum oils never do wear out. They oxidize themselves. That's why they have to be changed at 3,000 kilometers. And Amsoil likes the benefit that you only have to change the oil once a year. That saves some money. Some of the people like the benefit of Amsoil is it's a slipperier type lube. By having a slipperier type lube, it cuts down friction drag. By less friction and drag, engines run 20 to 50 degrees cooler, better gas mileage. Now, Amsoil says 25% more protection than the industry requires is in the Amsoil bottles. My average customer gets about 10% increase in gas mileage. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
And by cutting down friction and drag, for every 10 degrees you cut down the friction and drag, doubles the life of the engine. So by having the engine run cooler, it makes it last longer. Some people like the benefit of the range of the Amsoil. Amsoil's flash point is 425 degrees, and it pours at 50 below zero.
Wow.
If you ever tried petroleum oil when it's 10 below, it turns to honey. And in the summertime, petroleum oil thins out, and once it thins out, that's when it starts breaking down. So Amsoil's an all-season oil, can give you better gas mileage, longer engine life, less maintenance. It ends up being cheaper over a year's time running Amsoil than it is petroleum oils.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And Amsoil is available for pretty much any motorized vehicle, anything from lawn equipment, cars, trucks, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles.
Yep. And a lot of people phone me up and say, well, what's the benefit of our gear lube? Exactly what I told you about the engine oil. It pours in cold weather, it runs cooler, makes the equipment last longer. And they say, well, what's the benefit of the small engine? Same thing. Makes the engine run cooler, last longer, better performance. So it saves on all the applications that Amsoil has available.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, let's talk now. Hopefully this has convinced people to think about maybe joining us in the Amsoil experience. Let's talk about some of the discounts and free shipping and how that all happens. I'm going to pop a graphic on the screen. And yeah, by all means, if you want to talk people through how this preferred customer program works.
Amsoil has a number of different programs. One of our main ones is a catalog customer, where somebody can order directly out of our catalog. If they order out of the catalog, they order $100 worth, Amsoil will ship it right to their house. But our best program is our preferred customer. For only $10 for 6 months, you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on all the product. You order $100 worth, they're going to give you free shipping. You don't have to order a whole case. You can mix and match. Say you want 4 bottles of small engine, 7 bottles of 5W30, and a couple of gear loops. You can mix and match. You can order 1 bottle at a time if you want. There's no minimums, no maximums. By being a preferred customer, you save over 25% on all the products you're going to buy. Amsoil sends you extra gifts, $5 gift certificate on your birthday, $5 when you renew your account, and stuff like that. So it's a good way to save on some of the products you want to buy.
For sure. Yeah, it's an incredible value. And this is the deepest level of discount that anyone can get when ordering Amsoil. Is that correct?
It is.
Wonderful. So let's take people through the step-by-step experience of placing an Amsoil order. Then that would include signing up for the preferred customer preferred customer program, so they can receive those deepest levels of discount. So let's go to the website. This is what the website's going to look like. These are some screenshots. Once you go to amsoil.com, there's a link in the description, or you can just type that into a browser, amsoil.com. This is the page you land on. At the upper corner of the page there, you see how I've circled in red. That is the link to click, the Join Now link. That will take you to the Preferred Customer Program page, where you can take advantage of all of these discounts and free shipping and everything that we've just been talking about. This is what that page looks like. In the lower right, you're going to click Join Now. This will pop up. You select the duration you'd like, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, and click Add to Cart. Now, once this pop-up goes away, you'll be back on the main page. And the upper left, you'll see where I've got that red arrow. It says Shop. Now you can start shopping for products, and on your very first order, you're going to get these discounts and the free shipping as long as it's over $100. You'll get all of these benefits right away. So once you click Shop, it's going to take you to the product page. There's different types of oils, lubricants, so on and so forth. For the benefit of this exercise we're doing now, I'm just going to click motor oil. It shows different types of motor oil. Let's click gasoline. Now this takes us to an item. It's their synthetic motor oil. And you can see the item there, and there's choices for different viscosities. But take a look at the price. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. But if you've joined the Preferred Customer Program first, you're going to automatically get the deepest levels of discount. That's what we're looking at here. You're saving $3.80 on that quart of oil. Instead of paying $16.29, you're now paying $12.49 for that quart of oil. That is the deepest level of discount you can possibly get. And then you just add the quantity that you'd like. You select any other items that you're thinking about, add them to the cart. And once you click Add to Cart for the final time, you're going to see this come up at the top of the screen. It's going to show your items and your the total that you're at so far. Pardon me. And then you just click View Cart in the upper right, and that'll take you to your cart. Take a close look here at the upper right. That blue box shows that you're getting free shipping. You're eligible for free shipping on this order because it's over $100. That little yellow box shows that you've got the Preferred Customer Membership on your order. That gives you the deepest levels of discounts for the next 6 to 12 months. And then below that, you've got the items that have been selected. For the exercise here, I selected 9 quarts of the Signature Series, but that brings us up over $100 for the free shipping. We're saving $34.20. And if you're ready to finish, you click Checkout Now, and that takes you to this screen here. If you haven't signed up with an Amsoil account at this point, just click in the lower right to create an account, create a new account. It's going to ask you for some basic information, name, and those types of things. Now let's take a closer look. You'll see this gray shaded box. This is a very important box. This is going to ask you if someone has referred you to Amsoil. And if so, please enter my name. My name is Mike LaRiviere. It's spelled right there on the screen for the correct spelling. And also the referral number, 304-555-94. That's how you make sure that Rob and I get credit for this. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have signed up for Amsoil under Rob. So when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. So if you enjoy these podcasts that we're doing, this is a wonderful way to support the podcast, because when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. And the commissions I make go directly toward offsetting the cost of doing these podcasts. So I thank you in advance for that, for using my referral number. I very much appreciate